show nothing.
No, I got it.
Right, tell me when we're live.
We're already live.
Oh, it's going.
It's going right now.
Everybody.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the thing on.
Wait a minute.
This thing.
Let's get this.
Okay. Oh, God. We're going to wreck. Stop.
Here, I'll hold it.
Hold on. Okay.
This is Incredible Tiny Homes, everybody. We're in our secret destination. Going to watch it. We're going to go interview tiny house
Look
people.
at your hand.
Oh, man, I ain't ready for that.
You're not emotionally ready.
We're heading to a very far away location.
I'll try and I can't show that.
Show my pretty white shirt. I've actually got a clean shirt on today. Yes. And don't you can't.
I ain't get it. I ain't got nothing.
It's his entrance to his.
Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I could do.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Oh.
Man, to haul him off.
Okay.
They'll send a napalm bomb and blow the whole place up if you don't watch.
Okay. Let me see.
I mean.
Oh, wait a minute. Why is the lights on the car?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Wait a minute.
His driveway.
My door ain't shut.
His driveway is kind of inconspicuously.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
Unmarked.
This is water. Alyssa couldn't believe that I got water at Dunkin' Donuts. So.
Well, I can't either. Let's see here. Where is it at?
Look, I put hi, Amanda. She said hi, Amanda. Let me go through the comments real quick. Okay. Carol. Hey, Lori. There's Donna. Donna, I've got to get with you.
Believe me now, it's going to be exciting.
It is very exciting.
Hang on. All right, we're turning off the main road.
Is this it?
We went through them spikes. If you back up, you get tires sliced.
Stop it.
He's got 14 dogs barking right now, pit bull and 4 German shepherds and 13 pinchers. What do you call them, pinchers?
You talk about nonsense.
It's
what
dangerous.
do you mean pinchers? Doberman pincher?
Yeah, Dobermans.
Dober.
And he's got a human-eating mule.
Stop! Shut up.
All right, man. All right, now you can point it up there in the woods.
Can I?
Go.
Okay. Oh! Well, wait, can I show
We're
you?
here.
Can I show you?
No.
Okay.
Just wait.
Not
Amanda.
you.
Just here.
Okay.
I want it to be really conspicuous.
I swear to God, I hope we see Bigfoot today, too.
All right, see that right there? That's a tent. Is it a tent or a tent? It's a tent. With a
tent! It's a tent! A tent!
And it's to house people during the Holocaust.
Oh, look how pretty their driveway is. It reminds me of
gorgeous.
Mine. It's gorgeous.
Look at now. See them steps up in that tree?
Yes.
So you can shoot people, come up that driveway. He'd be hid up there on the
Wait a
tree.
minute. Hold still. Let me show that.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah.
That's for a sniper.
He's taught his wife how to climb that tree. She's going to put up there. She's a good shot. She's going to shoot everybody.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, not good, but leaves are pretty. They are. And there was snow 2 days ago. All right, here we go.
It's gorgeous.
Can I just say this was a very long, drive with Randy this morning. Ugh.
I can't wait to get out of this car.
I can't wait to get out of this car. This smart car was too tiny for us.
House. Their tiny house is 10 by 30, okay? And they do not have a mini split.
They don't?
Nope. And they're keeping it warm by a little gas heater. Look here. Yes. Look up. You better turn around.
Oh.
See that face?
Is that? Oh, it's a sad face.
Look at this building.
What is it?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
We're going to find out what's happening here.
He may have uranium in there.
We have not been here in over a year. Maybe in 2 years, ain't it?
Hey, don't get them license plates, man.
Well,
you got to gray them out.
Well, I don't know how to gray stuff out.
They're called the militia.
And then you brought attention to it.
Well, attention to you. All right, we're ready. He's coming out to greet us.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Are you here? 10 by 30 tiny house preppers.
10 by 30, yes.
Hey, buddy. I know it. That's Amanda's wind-up toy.
Hey, David. He's already got us rolling. We're hot.
Wow, this is beautiful here.
Yes, it
Oh.
is beautiful.
Gosh, man.
It's a peaceful place.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Sheridan.
Awesome. Welcome. What a gorgeous day. I'm
Now,
so
that's
glad
not
we
their
came
real names.
today.
We're using fictitious names here.
We've already
Okay.
got.
I'm just putting it out there. Don't even start looking us up.
So Sally and Bob.
Sally and Bob.
After we've already said their names. So.
Yes. No, that's not their real names.
Oh.
Her name's not Sheridan. His name's not David. Okay.
And his shirt that he has
It
on.
doesn't say chef.
We're in Minnesota, y'all. Or Puerto Rico.
I wear shirts that
Minnesota.
says stupid, and I'm not stupid.
You gotta come see my frog.
Oh my gosh, how
I've
pretty.
had this 20-some years, my little guy here.
Oh, look at him, how cute.
And we grew the pumpkins. The moms have frosted.
It's gorgeous today. I'm so glad
Oh
we
my
came
God.
today and not the other day when it was so super cold.
It is a lot prettier.
when the
Yes.
sun comes through.
So Dave, show us around, buddy. Maybe on the outside, and
Uh-huh.
love your tiny house, and then
What we got on the underneath?
and
Just all
show,
of it. maybe?
yeah, just
All right.
everything you'd
Where
like.
do we want to start at?
Our
That's a
house.
little.
Now we've introduced this show, titled it "Tiny House Preppers."
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
so feel free to tell us all about your prepping and behind what your philosophy is
All right.
behind it and everything.
And just real quick, your all's relationship, because we got new people on here, and just how do we know them and everything like that, Randy?
I do not know him, and I don't claim to know him.
Never met him. He just
Never
showed
met
up my
him.
driveway.
We
I'm just a
drove up.
hugger. I hug everybody.
We have food. We have a hot meal for you. That's all.
I've known David since 1990,
Somewhere.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
90. Yep. And I wouldn't be in the tiny house business without David. I would
Absolutely.
have never started it. He actually financed the first house we ever built, and then
The Hobbit.
we sold it. Him and I split the profit, and that's what took off.
David was the
did.
only one who had money at that time.
Barely.
Barely.
He was the only one that had credit.
He had credit.
Yeah.
That's what it
A
was.
little credit.
David had
Yep.
credit.
David was working with me at the resort, brotherscove.com, that you could look up. And when we lost the resort, he lived off oatmeal for 3 months,
Yes.
77 cents a day or a week or something like that.
$7 a week.
$7.
a week, he said, yeah.
We were poor.
We were poor.
And then he got a steady job that increased his credit score, and then he got a personal loan, and I called him, and he said, "Brother, I'll give you anything you want." And he was the only one. I've told friends, I said, "Give me 10 grand, I'll double it for you." I didn't know what I would do. I just double. I'd rake leaves and do it.
Right.
And he gave me $15,000, and we built our first house. Sold it for 30. We split the 15. And had
And
to
he
stop.
and David fed us for
Oh, forever.
a year and a half, 2 years.
Yep. So we go back a long time. David's
Yeah.
got a real sweet spirit. He's giving, he's loving, and there's nobody else like him. And I call it a privilege for him to be my friend, and for me to come up here and see him and his wife living real free and doing what he finally
Paradise.
loves.
Off
He's
the land.
he's you name it. He's lived 4 lives,
Yes.
and for me to see him living this life that I know he loves is just so. It feels good for me inside to know he's happy. And he's got his beautiful wife now, and they love living here and doing this. So he asked us to come out. We come out. We wanted to show you guys, because what he's done with his tiny home, how he got me into the business. I thought you all would really love to see everything about how they live.
Very
Yes.
simply.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very simple.
And any
Everybody's so
questions-
interested in it.
So any comments,
Very
any
simple.
questions, we'll be glad to answer your questions.
They're ready. They're just like ready to see what we're about to show.
Well, did you want to know what that half of a man was there? You
Yes.
come in.
Yes. What was that?
That's our target practice.
I never miss, I have to say. A very, very strong arm. Even though I broke it last year, I've got a very strong
That's
still.
with her 20 gauge.
We had one over here. Well, that's been removed.
Now
That
you
was another
haven't
one.
always been a gun girl, right? Or a
No,
gun.
not till we came
So you've
here.
learned here.
Always lived off the land. That Russian blood in me, but
Before we
the
look
guns.
around, I'm just curious, can you give just a backstory of what got you started in this? Was it getting into the tiny house? What started all of it, of everything? The tiny house and everything?
Well, I'll just say this. We met in 15. Like I said, I'm very proud of it. I came from Russian immigrants. Stalin was killing everybody, the purges, 20 million people. They came over, couldn't believe America had just lawn. They put nut trees, fruits and vegetables, berry bushes everywhere. I learned to grow my own food, self-sustainability. 2014, I saw on YouTube one little kid, I don't know where, somewhere in the U.S., took a summer off, built this tiny home, and I thought, that's Sheridan. We still grow our own food. We've got several gardens. Therefore, the well, the propane, outhouse here, barn with some storage. We stocked up on food. I met him. He said he wanted to move back to Knoxville. We were in Bristol at that time, be with his family. His buddy did tiny homes. I almost blurted out, "Take me with you." We were together 3 months after that, but just the self-sustainability, living lean, out of debt, everything is paid in cash. This is our chateau in the woods. Just
Exactly. When Randy built the first Hobbit house, we
It was
we
for
had
you,
already
really,
said
wasn't
if it don't sell, then I'll be living in it.
That's right.
But it sold right off, and from then on, I had a plan to. That's what I want. I want to live in a tiny house, and I can't tell you that enough that we absolutely love it. We've been down here 3 years. There's not a thing we don't love about it.
not a thing we lack.
What do you love about? Is it because it's tiny, or is it because it's paid off, or just so many things about it?
Well, that's a part of it. Yeah, it's paid off. We don't owe nothing. It's easy to live in, easy to take care of. She can clean the house in a few minutes. It's not no big deal.
To me, it's the 320 square footage. That's all you need. It works. Like I said, my grandparents lived in a sod house in South Russia. It gets to 70 below. 16 kids, 2 sets of great grandparents, parents. Had an outhouse, built a screened-in porch, and then you've got all this. I mean, we live outside there. The cat, that's Angel's porch, our kitty cat. It's just
and everything
living
we
off
built
the
here.
basic minimum, and it feels so. It's so more than self-sufficient.
Yeah.
It's just, and then that enables us to give back to the community, to the homeless. You know, my charities with pro bono counseling for abused people, war veterans, and whatnot. It's
We're,
just
you know,
living lean.
people call us end time preppers, and that's what we are. We built everything from what we felt like the Lord wanted us to build. We've gotten everything put up for, we believe, children that God will send up here at a certain time to take care of.
Well,
The economy can collapse. People will be homeless. This is why we're here. You'll see the tent over there, hence the outhouse.
And that's once
We've got
you
stuff in
got
the barn.
in the tiny house, you all
Yes.
started thinking this and started praying about it,
Well,
and things started coming to
We've
you.
always lived to give
Yes.
back, to give back, to give back. So it was this, and
Because I would have never thought I'd build some of the
Right.
stuff on here that I've built. They're just
It's all
nobody.
evolved.
let's see what you built
All right,
here.
come on, we'll come
Oh.
down this little path here.
Yeah.
love this. We have a turtle friend that came here, and we're getting ready to put the house over this big hole. A little turtle just about went in. You see him all the way down the driveway and back.
We have his and hers outhouse.
Stop.
So cute.
Tightly sealed.
Tightly
David
sealed.
With the knobs.
That is so cute.
Ventilation.
Look,
Sheridan.
look at this.
Little grill.
All right, Sheridan.
There's the his.
Have you christened it?
There's the her.
I haven't actually.
Oh my goodness.
So you built this and you ain't went in it yet?
No,
Here,
no.
you can go right now. Just go ahead and use it.
We got the broom. We
Oh.
got the lights.
This is an outhouse.
And
This is
all of that inside
girls and-
is
girls,
from scratch.
Females and little boys.
Oh yeah,
and
from over at the
older
shop.
boys
yeah.
and males over
from
there.
scratch. And you've got a lot.
And we almost lost a turtle. He was just teetering over, and I'm like, David, get a little foot. That's for towels. And we've got all sorts of
Awesome.
cedar ashes.
That's awesome.
Cedar ashes for the odor to toss them down.
I mean, they got a big old. How big's your hole under there?
8
It
by-
is
only 4 feet
6
deep.
foot deep, and it's about a 4x8.
4 by 8 hole, 6 foot deep,
Oh my goodness.
and there's no debris in there yet.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's
Uh-huh.
fresh.
It's
And
a
our
fresh
land
one.
goes a little bit further past here. This is a wonderful path, but this was perfect.
Yep.
That is so
And we-
cute.
He built that all scrap from brother. Incredible Tiny Homes,
Yep.
right?
from
all
the
of it's
shop.
scrap.
Yeah,
Just
from
from
the shop.
scrap.
Did you see the her and his?
Yes.
Smiley
but-
face.
I love it.
I made the mistake. I actually built it in the driveway, and then figured, well, we got to move this. So I had to call 4 people to come help me move it.
But Amanda, he's got the vent system with the pipe.
Oh yeah.
That's important. We don't have that with our tub inside.
They
Every
said
now and
that's a
then this odor
2-seater.
comes.
That's fancy.
It is.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
I'll never forget the day he made this path. That's all our gardening stuff. That was just put up. We got kidneys, they go here. There's a wonderful barn.
So she's got an outhouse.
That is so cute.
What do you
Yeah.
got in this?
That's a storage shed that our barn that has tons of prepping stuff like pillows, covers, anything you can think of that you would absolutely need.
Wow.
It's in there. Toothbrushes, whatever you can think of, it's
You're
in there.
kidding.
It's enough to probably help probably close to 50 to 100 people.
50 to 100.
Wow.
Wow.
What you got going on here, Dave?
Yep.
Baptismal?
We got a baptismal.
I remember the
Remember that closet
closet.
I took down?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
With the pulley.
So you got water in there back
Yeah.
there?
Not in
Not
yet,
yet.
but it's ready to be put water in.
I'll be
yeah.
darned.
Lots of kindling over there under tarps, Amanda. We got drums here that we can put kindling in.
See those two drums with
People can have
Tarp on it?
fire. You know
Yeah.
how they do it at the
It's two
homeless?
drums
Yeah.
made
We've
at
got
the
oven
fireplaces
racks if we have to cook stuff. We've got water.
that has, like you had at the shop.
Yeah.
So that's 3 drums.
Oh,
$12
okay.
each.
Heater,
Volunteer
yeah.
drum. Can't beat it.
Hey, Randy, if it, whatever Yins are talking about, if you could stand in front of it, because they can't hear if I turn it and Yins are talking.
Okay, those two drums are.
You have to go over there. There you
Those two
go.
drums are stoves. Done.
Yeah, that's all they are.
We have a wood stove in here. Oh, there's our kitty. That's our precious rescue angel.
Rescue Angel.
That's what you are, Randy.
She sounded
You're
like
a
you.
rescue
She was
angel.
all sick when we found her.
We, Randy, you're a rescue angel.
We
Gosh,
had-
it's so
we grew-
pretty.
We grew tomatoes and peppers there. Those pots are gone. This is just an ornamental garden. This here is just ornamental. Love it. There's St. Francis and
Beautiful.
We don't want to lose them, Mandy. Come on.
all sorts of food here. All sorts of squash, pumpkins here. This is ornament, and we built this fort. More propane. I thought that was kind of cool.
Wow.
In case any bullets fly. That's our propane tank.
Now, what do you have? What is this right here?
Propane tank.
Bring that camera over here, Mandy.
got it.
No, you got to get closer.
I gotta have you in the frame.
I'm going to grab that camera.
No.
See right here? That's the propane.
Oh, look at that perfect.
It'll last them
look at-
14,000 years. See, they got these big timbers in case it blows up and somebody
amazing?
sends an M80 over here and blows it up. The house won't burn down.
This
It's a bunker.
is our well house, and people can stand and shower here if it gets to the point power's out or whatever. $3,000 for that hand pump. We can
So-
get that water from the ground just in case the
See this
EMT
big
blows.
pump
or
right
something.
here?
That was $3,000. I can't hang
So
myself off.
you can
doing
go down and up and down and you got water coming. How deep's your well?
It is 285 feet
285
deep,
feet.
but the water's only 85 feet.
Oh, okay. So it come up in your well housing.
Wow.
So
And that
this'll
takes a lot of work.
2 strokes and you got water. This big sucker costs them what, $4,000?
Well, the handle costs $3,000.
What, just a handle?
The handle.
Wow.
That part was $3,000. The whole well thing
This
was
whole
about
thing?
20.
Yes.
The tw-
Yeah, this pump thing here.
Yeah. The well, everything to do.
How much
about
was this
20.
green thing?
3,000.
3,000. Okay. Awesome.
And so this will be a private area to bathe. We don't have room in the barn because we have all the
I
clothing
don't like to
and pillows
bathe
and blankets.
privately. I like to be out in public, but it's
And
okay.
behind it is an electric pump.
Oh, so you got your regular bladder tank and everything
Yes.
in case something happens, you can use your
Yes.
pump. Okay.
Derek, you want to explain that one, baby?
I better quit acting up. Yep.
Now we did change our little water heater to a bigger one.
Yeah. So you got a big Renai.
It is wonderful.
It will put out a lot.
Hot water, a lot of water
It's
pressure.
really
You had an eco temp.
Yes,
Were you having problems with it?
I was. They said, well, 2 years it was the expectancy on it, they said.
Oh,
And
who said that?
the people that came out to work on it, because we was only going to have it fixed, and
Pipe
they
wrench
said
plumbing.
that it would cost more money to work on it than it would to replace.
Oh,
But we didn't want to replace it with just a regular thing, so we had a bigger one put on the outside.
And this is all insulated. You want to explain all that, all the insulation here?
Well, this is just because I've set it where I can lift it off and crawl underneath to get in the gas and the water and all
I
that.
gotcha.
That's all that is.
But this here, yeah.
I love how you got it. He's got it
Winterized.
skirted all the way
We just
around.
did that last week. I thought, well, it's kind of getting
That's
cold. Let's
winterize it.
go back for it.
It's
Little cinder block.
landscaping timbers behind it. But
So the landscape timbers weren't tight enough?
no, that 1 year, the first year we moved in, it got down to 12 degrees for about a week.
Wow.
It did freeze up the water. So we started just putting the paper around it. to
Okay.
help it.
January
You
of
got a heater
18.
under there too?
No.
Okay.
But a squirrel's gone in and the guys found like a couple thousand nuts, acorns in there. So someone squirreled in there.
That's where I live. I was a squirrel.
Nice and warm. The cat can hear the creatures under there because the washer and dryer is right here.
Beautiful.
Here's our tent in case.
Oh wow, look at this.
Get this right over here. You
Now,
can see
I
a
will
little better
say,
over here.
David and I put this up ourselves, Amanda, and then we had to have
That's a
some
lot
people,
of work.
Yeah,
Hey,
with
look at
arthritis
this.
in my neck.
Look how big this sucker is. Look at that.
This is 20 by 58.
Now, there's no lights on in there, is there? No.
We got
Wow.
20 beds in here.
We got a. Is there? Can you see in there? Is there a flashlight?
Open the other end of the tent.
Okay.
David went outside work one day, dumped trash. A guy caught pallets. He said, "What do you do?" 2 pallets makes a bed. We paid $10 a bed. We got 20 of these. They're the most comfortable
All right, so this
bed.
tent is made to sleep how many people?
40.
40.
40 people.
So they're gonna have 40 guests. So that shed they got that's gonna feed 50 of them.
Yeah.
They're gonna eat it all. 100 of them, so they can eat for 2 weeks.
Here it is. Look. This is a military tent. This was out in Afghanistan.
Oh wow, I can see it some. Yeah.
It's almost like I Am Legend, you know?
Oh my
This
gosh.
is- and show them the buckets. That's where everybody gets their personal bucket to bathe. That's a little mayonnaise bucket from his work. I love
Okay,
those
so the
things.
buckets are for what? They can't hear you.
For people to have their own personal bath in the well house like we showed you, to carry around their items. We've got toiletries, we've got towels, pillows, blankets.
So it looks like, is there 20 on each side?
There's 10 on each side.
Uh-huh.
Several children can fit on it. We got yoga mats. People can sleep in between, so you can have 40
Wow.
people. That's not even including the middle here. Look, and the dogs and the cats
Oh,
in
I
the
can see
neighborhood
good
love
right
it.
here.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, cool.
But David and I put it up, and then it collapsed the next morning. So we got 2 other people.
That
had
would
a
be
little more-
so hard to put
But
up.
we did it. But we did it.
Good job.
Well, we didn't know that this was supposed to hang down, but it is.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's supposed
Yes.
to drape down. Okay.
It keeps you cool in the summer. This it keeps you warm in the winter. This was out over there in
Awesome.
Afghanistan. It's a used military tent. So it's
Was it very expensive? Like, where did you find something like this?
It was
from
online.
California.
Really?
really did our
Yeah.
research. This was 2,800, and the lining was about 1,000.
Yeah?
We looked for months,
Wow.
and it's from California. Military tent, military.equipment.com, I think, or .org.
Huh.
And it's used. You can see all the watermarks and everything from fire, rain.
But it worked.
Look at that.
And what we did, we put 2 tarps on top
Wow.
of it just to give it that extra strength.
Because it
Yeah.
kept flooding, and we thought no one can stay here.
Let me
So it
show the
doesn't
top
leak
of it
nothing.
there.
Not at all.
And it smells good in there. It's
It
not
does
like
smell
mildewed or
good.
nothing, you
No,
know?
it smells really good.
Cats go in there, possums have been in there, the dogs ran in there yesterday.
Out of it
Look at
here.
this, 20 by 58.
That's amazing.
We were looking at
Oh my
wedding
God.
tents, and those are just flimsy. It's like 12, 15, 18,000. I'm like, you gotta get
Oh,
rid of it.
wow.
Let's go military.
That's huge.
We've worked
Wow.
on this 2 years. Come look at this side. That's
Jeez.
the women's entrance.
Oh, look.
Amanda. And that's the men's entrance.
Wow. That is
Put
huge.
a tarp in the middle or 2/3 for some privacy we can.
Oh my God. Look at the house.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's,
Just the outside.
it's stunning.
Oh, there's a big kitty, Angel. Who was rescued in Bristol.
Oh my God. Gorgeous.
We call it our
You
chateau.
can't, it's so beautiful in the fall
Chateau in the
here.
woods, I know.
We were going to come the other day and it was really cold, and I'm so glad we waited till today because it's beautiful.
David walks out here and looks at poison ivy. He gets it. I'll walk in there carefully. I don't
David
get
looks
it.
at it, he gets
He
it.
thinks of it. It's all over his body.
And what, David, what's in that one down there?
Now, that's one that you can't go in it. It's actually my prayer tent.
Oh,
It's-
really?
Yeah, just for me.
That's from
Oh,
Exodus
well,
35.
good. Oh, well, good, David.
We did a lot of reading of Exodus. We might even be going back to that time. We were just barefoot and in
Man,
rags.
it's beautiful. I love it. The last time I was here, my most favorite thing, I mean, I love the house and everything, but the porch that they did, is, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it's
I want a porch like yours.
Everywhere. This is we never had to use the well to water all our vegetables, and we got 2 peach trees. We used these 3 bins here, collected all the water to water and fertilize all summer long.
Oh, yeah.
So it was just saved water.
Filter rainwater
You don't want to use the well water.
Dirt by itself,
And using the earth to filter.
using the earth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's neat is having this land and having all this is giving David a bunch of his brains just coming up with tons and tons and tons of ideas constantly. And it's kind of like that homesteading frame of mind.
Yeah.
There's always something to do, always something piddling with, and creating his life more convenient.
Well, you'll see that in the porch. He also made about 30.
And there's a lot of people interested in prepping
Oh,
and things
yeah.
like this.
I mean,
This is
why
a-
not?
Yeah.
If you can, why not?
In a tiny home, you can actually prep a whole lot more than you realize, and you'll see that in there.
Especially if it's 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
Just
Wait till you
one-
see his porch and what he did
Oh,
inside.
the porch is, oh my goodness. And the house again, just to say again, it's 10 by 30.
Yeah.
Just the tiny house.
And this
house
is
is
this
32
is our
by 10.
craftsman style home.
And how big is the porch?
House is 32 by 10. This is what, 8?
I
10,
know,
10 by
12
16?
by 14.
Your house
12
is
by
32.
14.
10 by 16?
Let me show the back. Let me show it outside really quick. The
House is
porch.
32.
The house is
10
by
by 32.
Okay.
Yeah. There's their porch. It's a concrete floor.
Yep. Love it. Wow.
Isn't that neat? Just tacked it right on the side of the house. Cedar wood stove.
Yes. Beautiful. Oh my God. What a space.
And what are these, Dave?
They're actually just lids from cast iron pots. And I was just trying to think of what I could do with them, so I did it as backgrounds on here.
Really?
At work,
At
we were
work,
supposed
he had all
to
this
throw
stuff
them
left
away,
over.
and
Isn't that
they didn't
pretty?
want them.
Look at that
I'll
wall.
be darned.
Just step back and look at that wall.
Great. That is.
Well, he made a clock, and there's two of the little lid handles. He made a clock out. It doesn't work, but it's a clock, and that could be a shield. But we'll tent this all in. If the power goes out, we'll stay warm and do all our cooking here. And that's where we got those 3 drums in case we need more firewood
heat
to
and
boil
stuff,
water.
sure.
to make
Yeah.
beans.
We use them at shop, and these when it got down to 17 degrees, we had 2 or 3 of them fired up, and it knocked the chill off that whole building.
It sure does.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
It's like what you did with your dumpster.
That's where we got the idea when I seen it down there.
Yeah. Cool.
And
I'm a
our
prepper and didn't know it, man.
Yeah.
The cedar
You are.
baseboards from our trees.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, all the cedars from the land.
We had fun.
It's so
Putting this up.
cute. Y'all have done a great
Nice.
job.
Even the staffs that here is from the land.
So he carves these, right, buddy?
Yep.
Yes,
He's made about 30. Sold some
Do
at
you
the flea
sell
market.
those, David?
I used to.
You
Yes.
used to, okay.
Uh-huh.
At the 407 flea market, he
Yeah.
sold several.
Do you still sell them or no?
I got a bunch in the shed out there.
Probably not had time to.
Now he's got
Neat.
So
Oh, we love.
you
Here's
want
the
to see the
entrance
inside?
to the
Yeah.
chateau in our little woods,
Ah.
guys.
Come on, man.
Go ahead,
32
Sheridan.
by 10
Yeah.
by 11. This is our home. This is my kitty who's very sick. She has feline herpes
Oh,
virus,
no.
and the weather changed, so she gets sick, but she shouldn't be. too
Oh my
traumatized.
goodness! Look at your shelving.
Food, food,
Oh.
food. Look at her food.
Now I don't know if everybody will remember. The ones that have followed us for a long time, they will remember when they built the house, because they come out and help build their tiny house. We called it the chef's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
that's right.
Sure did.
Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
She
was.
So a lot of work's been done
Oh my
since.
goodness!
Dried
Look how
fruit,
much
beans,
volume there is in
coffee.
here.
So much space.
Yeah.
Which you get without a loft, of course.
Yes.
It's okay, Angel. It's okay. So
Wow.
lots of olive oil, 2 different kinds of honeys, 24 jars of honeys, which is antibacterial, fungal, microbial. You get
Look at everything that has been canned and
It's okay.
stored. Wow. Let me step over here. And they do have 2 doors.
I mean, cans of black beans, pure harmony. Oh, it's cat food.
Homegrown
Yeah.
sauce. Oh yeah.
And then
Coffee.
And the couch, we have tons of storage under there. Lots
And
of candles
then
and beans.
in the bedroom we got storage.
Look at all these jars, man. And there's jars behind jars.
Yes.
There
That's homemade salsa. and
there's
then
so much to look at. And I remember the countertop being smaller. I actually liked that.
This is only 17
Yes,
inches.
it's only 17. That's
Right?
That's
great.
Yes.
Bristol, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Him and I,
This
we
is
had
a
this
little
big old
desk.
log, and
I
David
love-
and I.
It's on the bottom of a bunch of wood, you said, right, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Love our stove, use it, little fridge. That's
Oh.
our fridge.
Look, see the windows. I forgot we put 3 of these
Which I
windows
love.
across here.
Yeah.
love.
Look at on
Isn't
this
that cool?
side. There's so much to look at. My eyes are going everywhere.
We first had this shelf and that shelf, and I said, baby, we gotta stock more. There's delicious coffee.
David, do you guys have a little bit of a shed Is it a little bit?
It's a little.
That's what I
yes,
thought. I
little.
could tell just a little bit of a shed so the water runs
Yes.
off good.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's like a 2-inch
Yes.
slope.
It's very small, but I can see it just a little.
But it works perfect.
Yes.
Antenna for 17 channels, although we never watch
Yes, we,
TV.
we don't have cable. We got regular
No
antenna,
Wi-Fi.
which gives us about 17 channels.
Yes,
So
right.
And no Wi-Fi.
Oh, so you don't have any
No Wi-Fi.
Internet
no,
nothing up there?
nothing.
Phone.
wow.
Don't need it.
I think I got 30 jars of organic peanut butter back there. Kids probably don't like that. Got more beans,
Wow.
rice, quinoa, nuts, love.
They've got so much storage.
This is our old way of making cabinets.
Yes.
We made them for years.
Loved it.
It's
V-groove.
beautiful.
It says tongue and groove boards.
Do it different now?
So you got tongue and groove boards, and you got these slats on the back. Super simple if you guys want to build your own cabinet doors.
And that's where our little pans and our cookie sheet goes in.
Oh my God. And I remember the little stove now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
stuff.
That is cute. How wide is that, Randy?
24 inches.
24.
Yeah, it's gas.
Which is
It's a
now
powerhouse.
where we changed everything on the Craftsman. I think that is is that included now, the stove?
On the Craftsman?
On the
I don't
Craftsman.
know.
We had just changed it.
Yeah, you and I did that the other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we'll say that's our third fridge. Everything busted. We did have to have our washer and dryer repaired 3 times.
Real? Oh,
Yeah.
there's the fridge.
They just
I thought
don't
it
make
was
quality
behind me.
stuff anymore. What can I say? That's our third fridge. Came in one day. We were only coming down on weekends in 2017.
Yeah, that's
Brought
right.
this down Sunday, April 3rd, 2017. Took 13 hours. Then we come down on weekends, and then we came in and we had a lot of meat, and something smelled
Yeah.
awful.
Oh God.
That was the weekend the washer flooded. I looked
Oh.
up, thought, boy, that floor's glossy. I'm like, holy cow, David, there's water everywhere.
Oh.
So we had to get a second fridge. That bit the dust.
Yeah.
This is our third. This has worked well. Finally got someone to work on our
But the
washer
stove
and dryer.
has been excellent.
Has
And
it?
when it's
Yes,
cold,
it
I
has.
just crank that top part
And
up.
it's the
and
same one
Yes.
that
Yes,
you
very,
installed.
very beginning, yes.
They got the calico floor.
Love it. Is that what you
Mhm.
call
And
it?
that was right at the very first that we were really
That was
doing
Randy's
it.
Yeah.
idea, and I wouldn't have thought of 3
Mhm.
windows and loving nature. That was awesome.
I actually, what happened is that the calico floor, it was pieces that was left over, and my bedroom needed done.
Mhm.
And Randy sent the guys over. They did my bedroom, and it started the calico floor from that. You all may have been the second
Everybody
one.
were.
comments
I
on
think so.
this.
Right after my
They look
bedroom.
here, then
Mhm.
they look up, then they see the food. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, this is the beauty of this room.
Oh,
And
stunning.
that looks like a Woody Woodpecker, a little rooster. That's just from the land. That's what
It
we put that
does,
there.
don't it? But that's
Isn't
beautiful.
that amazing?
Oh my gosh.
And David built 2 lofts. One's over the bed, and one's over here in the bathroom. We got you can go in there.
Oh,
Randy.
I
We
remember
got
your storage
Yeah,
shelf.
our little-
I remember
pantry.
that.
Yep, pantry.
Wow.
our homeopathic stuff.
Look
teas.
at that hole.
It is amazing, isn't it? Of course, we got storage under here. Highly recommend a couch.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. That's right.
Lots of cans.
Mhm.
The number 10 cans of canned good. Lots of
Does
cat
this
food.
flip? This flips out into a bed, right?
No,
It
it
doesn't.
used to.
Okay.
But we
used to.
changed it.
Okay,
yes.
I thought so. Okay.
Actually,
Twins
we
never
even
visited,
Yeah.
so we got rid of it.
we cut it down 2 feet.
Oh yes.
And then he
Because
made
it
bed
was very
table.
long,
Yeah.
and we needed that little extra space, so I took it out, cut it down, put it back together, and brought it back in.
So your living room is actually in your kitchen. You find that that's
This
okay?
is
Oh, it's great.
That's what we love.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I would like it too.
I mean,
I really do. You're one. If David's cooking, you can be there.
We're
You can
always-
be doing.
always
just-
cooking and going in and out gardening and on the porch. So
Yeah.
it's, I mean, it's a good place to sleep too. We had a soft foam, and I think $96, and got a really firm one. This
Yeah,
is
we've got
phenomenal.
different
Yes,
foams,
yeah,
a real
mhm.
thicker.
Where'd you
from,
get your foam at?
Amazon.
Oh, really?
Amazon.
This
Okay.
was the firmest. I thought, man,
Yeah.
$86, $90.
Wow.
Super thick, 5 inches.
But hey, now how do you guys order Amazon if you don't have internet?
Their phones.
Phones.
Oh, okay.
Everything's on
Their
the phone.
phones.
Got it. Duh.
Are you still loving the color?
Yes, and loving
Mhm.
extra windows up there. Couldn't.
Perfect
The sunlight
color.
that
Yes.
comes through is amazing. And then the
It
sun when it's real
contrasts
hot.
so good. It was a whitewash. What was it? Do you remember what the color was? It was like a green. It was a whitewash green, right?
Yeah.
At first, I didn't like it. It looked like a medicinal green from a military
But
hospital.
all the
Now I
all the
love it.
wood
The wood brought out.
brought it out. Yeah, it looks great. I love the smaller countertop. I have to say.
Well, it makes it big.
Yeah.
I
And,
mean-
and you being a chef, you don't find that it's inconvenience?
Oh no.
That's why we have this here, and then we also have a board here we pull out to cover
We made a board that we put on top of
the
the sink
sink.
if we need
And this is
extra
all
room.
counter to chop and dice.
And this
all
flips
that stuff.
down, don't it? Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
right. That's what I love.
But
Are we-
no, this, even being a chef, this works very well for us.
Well, we knew we needed a
Wow.
long one to cook because we garden.
You ready for the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you this thing.
Yeah.
I want to keep everybody moving. I don't want
Yeah.
to bore anybody.
I want to show the door. They've got so many cool
We made
things.
that. You can latch it from the back, Randy.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Beautiful.
Wonderful urinal.
Whoop.
Gorgeous.
See, what's I think neat is that David did all this stuff. Him and her did all these stuff. So see the shelves? It's out of scrap board. See, there's the board here and a
Yeah.
piece there. He bought some shelving brackets from the store. Put these boxes. He did all themselves. So they created this life after the house was delivered.
Yes.
And that's what I think's neat about tiny homes. It's
our
the
story.
self, the self stuff that they do.
Well, we love wood. We like to work with our hands.
And this heater heats the whole house.
Yes.
the whole
Gotta
house.
talk about that vent, David. That's what blows it into the bedroom, which used to be frigid, and that keeps it so toasty.
Oh, so that pulls it, draws it
We've
Yes.
in
got one
there.
in here and then one over on that wall, and you hear it ticking throughout the night, and it brings that heat in because it was frigid.
Oh
So
my.
that little heater runs and the heat goes up and they just suck it through each room.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Love
Show
this.
this up here. There's just so much to look
I
at.
know, there's everything in the world going on.
They have accessed the walls all the way up to the
Yeah.
ceiling with storage,
And there's
that's
his
amazing.
mayonnaise buckets from work that's out in the tent for people's personal wash bin. We store it
Look
still
here.
there. Got it all.
Lighters, picks,
Labeled Altoids.
toothpaste, drugstore items.
Right back to that's the.
Vibagatra.
You can open that up. That's the beautiful wall.
Now, let me tell you something. They
Love
had
that.
the cutest. They were the first ones to get this small tub, I believe.
Yes.
The
we
4
made-
foot.
We made this and the little kitty litter is half of it.
I know he's gonna get the tub.
There's her litter
Look!
box, and there's that rest of storage, and that's how she goes
Randy,
in.
look at that.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Of course, you'd pick up something see-through.
4 foot by 2 feet. It's perfect.
See this cable?
We made that.
It's hanging up, holding up there. And this was a black iron. They painted it copper.
Yes.
It's not copper. He painted it copper. Look, copper.
Well, it looks copper.
Yeah, and he's got, look, this is a 48-inch tub. See, so
Isn't that beautiful?
plenty
And
of
that
room.
washer and dryer
Plenty
is
of room.
potent.
How do you find about the wood on the back? Is it?
Yeah.
Are you still loving that?
Oh, yes.
I remember
It
lacquering
works
that 9
great.
times.
We
to
put-
make it
Yes,
be
you have to put a
waterproof.
lot.
Had to keep saying, keep
A
doing
lot.
more, doing more.
So you did it 9 or 10 times.
Yeah, let it dry.
Isn't
get it
that
down to-
cool?
And it does work.
Got lots of
perfect.
Oh, wood.
sheets up there.
I love that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
We actually
That
had a
really is
customer who
beautiful.
did that in their shower and they changed.
Oh,
They
we
just
would.
wanted, remember they wanted
Yeah.
metal, and I was
I
so
wanted all
sad
wood.
that they took out that wood because that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
We
I
wanted all
love
wood.
that.
I want to take me home some
You
shampoo.
leave her stuff alone.
That's his.
He's gonna come.
That's
He's
his.
come shopping,
Thank you,
Sheridan.
man.
That's what
I
he's
want
done.
one.
He's come to
Thank you.
shop.
Look at the toilet tissue.
I seen that.
I'm taking some toilet paper and shampoo.
I think we have 3,000
because
rolls.
he is out of both.
Can I
I'm
step
sure.
on this?
We have 3,000 rolls in the barn. We made that.
3,000 rolls of toilet paper. Randy'll never go shop anywhere else.
Well, I don't use
So-
toilet paper, okay?
Oh,
I'm vegan. I can just go. You don't need anything.
oh, I say yes.
You just
I've got
close
When
it
you're
out.
Little
vegan, you don't have to
bottles.
do anything.
You just run.
In the barn.
It just comes off of you.
In the barn, I've got 70 bottles like this filled with laundry soap, and then 72 more filled with dials. So we've got their own personal
Oh
toiletries,
my
a toothpaste,
gosh.
a toothbrush.
Look how much is
We had a
in
sink
here.
here. We just put
And-
that out.
Yes, we just had to take
that's
out
right.
the
I
That was
remember the
so
sink.
little. That's out in the garden
Live
now.
in your bathroom.
Yeah, the cat lives right here. I usually bring this down.
Look, I mean, you have a whole
Can
floor
I
up
want
here.
to see the back of the door.
well, yeah, it's
There.
urinal, which I can even use, y'all.
Oh my goodness!
Absolutely.
That's David's personal
there you
urinal.
go. It's David's wall. Litter box is there. I go here. He goes here.
I forgot about
And then
that.
we all bathe.
I cannot believe it. This is
So instead of using the compost toilet, they can use that.
Well, ours is set so I can just pee right into it. So that
Yes,
goes right
right.
outside,
It
which I
just
recommend
goes-
to anybody. Because that bin
How
is
do you
always filled
How
up.
do you feel about the compost? A lot of people
Love it.
We get a lot of people who
Love
But you're not
who do
using it like a compost, right?
If you want to know the details, we go like this.
Details.
Yeah, let's see this.
I mean, this is, you'll be doing it out with the leaves. Eliminate, wrap it up, trash can, take it to the dump.
really.
That's what my forefathers did as Russian immigrants. What can I say?
Well, there you go.
Instead of filling that up, that's just got some cat
Well, there
litter
you
in.
go.
Hey, I learned a lot from that.
Well, I don't know who my forefathers were, but I know they all used the bathroom.
Well, let me tell you something. We get enough bags and stuff from Walmart. My house is overrun by bags. Let me
Yeah.
get where you're at,
I
Randy.
think we'll burn it.
My house?
No.
Oh! ends.
Come
Will
on,
it
man.
never
Let's go.
end?
Let's go. Come
Okay.
on. Chop, chop.
Okay, chop chop. That's Callie. Remember that, David?
Yeah.
Callie, chop chop.
Chop chop.
Show us, Dave. You show us
Oh,
that.
ready for the bedroom.
Look at this. I'm glad we didn't tell anybody where the location was, because look here.
Wow.
We are prepped.
Oh yeah.
Ready to devour anybody. that
Oh,
tries to get
yeah.
in there. Look how tall this bed is.
No wonder.
I fell off it and broke my arm.
No
Jen.
wonder.
I fell
She
right
did.
in.
Gosh.
I got on the bed. I just got back from the gym. A 72-minute weight training workout. I was tired. I thought, let me take a nap. He was still in Bristol. Then I'll get up and make dinner. Reached over to turn the light off. Got to save money. We're on a 110. Our electric bill's nothing. Fell right here. Full.
Oh my
But
God.
got storage here. Half of it's drawer. The rest is open. Got food and water and stuff under there.
Man,
Somebody said, "Are those gas
Rock.
masks?" Where?
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 Oh, at the top.
Over there?
No. What is
Solar
that?
lamps.
That is solar lamps. or
Solar
you can crank
lamps.
'em too.
Okay.
Oh, you crank them up, solar lamps.
Solar lamps.
No, not
Okay.
gas masks.
Come on in here,
We didn't go
Amanda.
that
Okay,
far.
I'm coming.
Oh,
Whoa.
what am I stepping on?
I built
Another
steps so we can get up on it better.
Hey, it's tall. It's almost 4 feet tall.
Sheridan, how tall are you?
5'3" on a tall day.
5'3".
So we got David's organic candy there. We got our solar
Organic
here.
candy.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Yes. He
Get
likes
some, Randy.
I gotta have a piece.
Of course he does.
Take as
Organic
much as you
candy.
want. Up here is our oatmeal.
Oh, that's a
quinoa,
lot.
our
Is
rice.
this a lot?
Yes.
Quinoa,
Oh,
rice,
Lord.
everything's stored up there. What is that?
I don't know.
It's delicious.
Well-
And it won't melt in your car in a 96
You'll have to
degree
give me
summer
some,
day.
Dave, because he won't give me any. He's like
No, I'll take care of it. I'll
that. Yeah, okay. David knows.
So this is your reading
He
light?
ain't gonna give me a piece.
No,
of it. He know
that's
What is this thing?
before I met David. This is the agro light.
Agra.
This is
So you guys
agro.
can grow at night?
Yeah.
In Bristol.
I need that. Turn it on. Turn it on.
I grew all my vegetables through the winter in Bristol.
Look
This
here.
is how I'd started them in the
I've
winter.
grown a 1/4 inch already.
You wish.
It's agriculture light.
Agriculture light. Well, it's a great light to read by.
It's a
Oh my
phenomenal
God.
light to read by. And if you have seasonal affect disorder, this is the light to have.
Is that
Oh,
the thing for like Lindsay does that sad the
seasonal affect disorder.
yeah
sad.
yeah mm-hmm.
When you feel sad, turn it on.
But it's a
Hey,
great
she
light
bought
to read
she bought a light. She does it every winter.
by.
Yep.
Some people rely on that.
Exactly.
Mhm,
Stick it
she
through the
needs it.
winter.
She-
That's
she-
where our closet was. Love this loft.
Randy, let me
Randy
switch
came
with
over.
you.
Yeah,
so you
babe.
see.
Come on.
There's our off-season clothes. It's all marked. That's all prepper food. Some is Wise. Some from Bristol. Good old Mr. Leonard. So take what you want.
Now, for those who'll
He's
remember,
dead now.
they used to have David. They had built the store. What was it? The pulley system? The
Yes. The crank down closet.
closet, crank down closet. Yes.
And it came down and then went back up. But he had 3 dead bodies in there and they got so heavy it fell.
Let me just show you this. This is the passports my grandfather and his family got coming from Russia.
Oh my goodness!
Franz Joseph, they had to go through Austria. It's quite a story.
Oh,
Let me
that's
just say it real
beautiful.
quick. They were lined up to be killed, Stalin and his purges. You know that? Dig ditches, shoot a couple million people, cover them up. They took a break. They told my great grandfather, get out. A guard was smoking a cigarette, took him. She was 5 months pregnant, had 2 babies on her back. He had 2 babies on his back, swam across water, blah, 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 blah. Supposed to get to Ellis Island, ended up in Canada, didn't like the way they looked. They were very, very dark complected. But that's the passport. Finally got land in North Dakota. A couple generations later, Sheridan was
That's
born.
amazing.
That's where I learned to grow. If you can grow stuff for 8 weeks in Russia, because you don't have a long summer, and then you bring all the turnips and the roots and all the rutabagas and the beets and all that stuff in, and
Wow.
it rots, but that keeps you healthy because that's a natural antibacterial. That's why I was in love with the tiny home concept. Living off the land, living lean. What else do you need, folks? Come
Yeah.
on. 32 by 10 by
Well,
11.
I'm
It's
curious.
all set. We're all
What is
set.
your all's electric bill and stuff? Like, what
35.
are your expenses?
$35.
$35 a month.
$35.
And that's including this little thing going to bring the heat in. That other vent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
35 this summer with the AC going, maybe 48. The highest was January of 2018. It got to 2 degrees. It was like below 9 wind chill, and it got up to 55
$55
a month. That was
at
the
2
highest.
degrees.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. it
And
is.
trust me, the stovetop propane was going and the thing was going.
And you all have the spray foam.
Yes.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
that
stuff.
was brilliant,
Yes, it is.
Randy.
Mhm.
That really, really helps. There's David's
Wow.
clock. You gotta look at this
Cool.
a minute.
They said you all are set up.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, man.
Here's a bunch of beans. Here's a whole thing of bacon fat for our beans. If it gets
Look at
bad,
that.
we'll
We
have
got
our
bacon fat in the bedroom.
bacon beans. Hey,
Why doesn't everybody?
I have a quart.
hey, stuff will be very bland if you're eating beans for a year.
Wow.
Bacon fat will be wonderful. Yeah, cool.
Wow.
And don't you love the lamps? We got those at a yard sale in Bristol.
I mean,
I love those.
that is awesome.
I love those.
Wow.
We
I
love
mean,
for
set
nothing.
up.
Yeah. I just like
Set.
how they've added to the house.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like about it.
That's what you had talked about before. For people to get in their house, see what your needs are. Is that something that you would suggest to everybody? Is that get in it and then see?
Yes, everybody's different, and you can't expect Randy to know everybody's personality.
Mhm.
So when he built our tiny home, we got to come in afterwards and put our little touches to it, and this kind of represents who we are.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to go with it. Let him do the basic, and you go in there and change it to your personality.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And I always fed the homeless, and if it gets to where people are homeless, we've got places for them to sleep, have water, have heat, bacon, fat, beans, and other such good stuff.
It's just
astounding.
Amazing.
It's not people like, oh, you're going without your closet. Well, I got 3 pairs of Skechers in these boots and 2 mud boots. I'm not the girly type of girl that has a bunch of clothes, but you saw the hooks on the wall. That's where it all is. I mean,
It's,
and
it's
man,
just stunning.
when you start just tossing all the stuff you don't need, you realize what little you need to live off of, and then that's a liberating experience in itself.
And I love that you have a place for everything. And there's not one of the things that I know Randy loves is nothing on the counters. He can't stand
Same
anything on the
here.
counters.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Even
Wow.
in a tiny home.
Clutter
Everything's
free.
so neatly placed.
It
and
is.
Look at the massive amount of supplies in
I
it.
know.
The olive oil, the beans, the honey, the peanut butter.
The little backsplash is just like a little
Oh, we love
tin
that.
or aluminum
That's
something.
It's
Two
so
things we
simple.
got at
Cute.
Home
Now
Depot.
listen, and
Write right down.
and what I wanted to show you is that
Write down.
it's not. There's so many people say they want it perfect,
Yeah.
and he just put it up there.
Just put it
Yeah.
He
up.
put a couple screws in the
Yeah,
wall.
That's it.
So it's not. I don't think.
Don't stress.
They try to make it so hard. Just put it up.
Mhm.
You know.
And we wipe down all our bacon fat off it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
Yeah.
we cook. That thing gets dirty. We just
And
wipe
now,
it down.
Dave. Okay, all these shelves you put up.
Yes.
We use a 3/4 board. What?
Yes.
So what kind of screws did you find? The studs? Is that what you did? or-
Yes, I found the studs, and that's why some spaced in, some spaced out. and
Right. So you find the 2x4, put it on there, and that's
Yes.
what you did. And your screws are what, inch and a half? Or?
Inch and a half.
And we
yes.
just stained them, and the brackets were the most expensive. Those were like $8, $9, $10 each. Those are the most expensive. The wood was nothing, and you have your stain, you have it forever.
I love who was it that just said that? It was Andrea said it looks like a general store, and it does remind you of that. It reminds you of a general
Love
store.
these lights here. Love those lights.
What's this white stuff in there?
Is it rice or what do you have?
In the jars.
We have different stuff.
Okay, we've got almond flour in a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of them, coconut flour
Gluten-free
in
stuff.
some,
Coconut flour,
and
olive
then
flour.
sugar on the end, brown sugar, organic, that sort of
That's all we
stuff.
I'll be darned. And you bought this in big bulk and then broke
Yes,
it down into
broke it
smaller
down.
ones?
Screw the tomato
that
and
way
salsa.
You only use little at a time instead of having a big box or a bag you're trying to dig out of.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
just take one down at a time.
And Bonnie wants to know where did you get the 4-foot bathtub and how much was it?
That wasn't much. That was like 300. We
Yeah.
were online. Was
I
it
remember you
Amazon
and I
maybe? We
Hunted
talked
for
about
that sucker, didn't we?
Yes, we
They're
did.
not common.
It was about $400 or
Yeah.
something like
Was
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And the 6-foot wall was perfect. The 2-foot washer dryer with the tub. He's like, "Do you want a 5-foot? We won't be able to bathe together." I'm like, "Just get the 4-foot tub and let the washer dryer go right beside it. Just functional." That wall.
So your
was well
bathroom
set.
6 foot deep
Yes.
in the width of the house,
By 6.
and on a 10-foot house you got 9'3" inside.
Or,
Okay.
I'm sure you're glad you went with the 10-foot. Would you have gotten bigger or could you have done an 8-foot smaller?
I would have felt claustrophobic with 8 feet.
The
This is-
10's good.
This is good walking space.
It
The
is.
The people we have in, cat running around, all the gardening. I mean, when you're in and out, in and out, in and out with all our craft stuff. I mean, this is perfect.
Are there any cons to the time since you've been in it? What would you have changed or what is is there any cons, or you just keep adding and just loving it more, or?
Well,
Be
the
further
only
away
thing-
from family. Just kidding.
The only thing I would have changed is when I had my concrete poured, I'd put a bunker underneath.
Or
Yeah, oh, there you go.
A
Okay.
cellar.
And we
That's it.
had a customer that a house was going to go on top of a bunker.
See, that
Isn't that right, Randy?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
the
you can have a
house,
cellar.
Yes.
And we thought about making pemmican. That's what the Indians, you know, it's just fat and some dried meat and stuff to put underneath. We don't have that, but we've made do with shells.
I'll tell you what, my first husband, listen, my first husband, they took their, no, it wasn't a double wide, it was a single wide trailer, and they dug a basement and made a basement for the single wide trailer.
While it was there.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I would have had a little underground cellar underneath. We thought about that. Thought, oh, we don't have any money. So
Start
we paid
digging.
cash for everything.
Start
Not
digging.
anymore.
That would have been cool. 'Cause, you know, like, you know, in Europe, they had the little floor that would lift up and you could go down.
That's
in
what they
the
said.
basement.
Teresa said, yeah, a basement.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that thing burning there at blue light?
What's not burning?
Just a
It's
little
smoking.
Which, the thing.
On fire, man.
It's the
aromatherapy.
aromatherapy, Randy.
Sauna or whatever.
Oh, is that why I feel relaxed in here?
Yeah, you're very
I'm
calm.
ready to take all my clothes off, lay on the floor.
How long will the food last in the mason jars?
Oh, about 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3
Well,
years.
the flour will last 10 without heat exposure and humidity.
Mm-hmm.
The salsa, 2 years. I
Yeah,
think
you
is right.
can't go by what the FDA say because they want you to keep buying and rotating out.
Mm-hmm.
Most stuff, such as beans and rice and stuff, will actually do at least 5 years.
Really?
So when it's
Yeah.
cool under here, even longer. Help me, baby. We even have hooks to take this all off.
Look at there.
all
Oh my
down under there.
goodness.
So that's nice and cool. It would last longer under there is what I'm
Yes,
showing
where
you.
it's cooler,
Cool and
yes.
dry like a cellar.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you use both doors?
To feed squirrels and a possum, I feed
Would you change not having 2 doors, or do you like having the 2
Me-
doors?
Don't need 2 doors.
No,
But I love the light.
we wouldn't have 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I would have built other shelves in here if it was had been a
Right.
bad thought
Just
about
need
it.
this.
Yeah. So that's something you found out you don't know
Right.
at first, but
Exactly.
I
yeah,
wouldn't go with one less window. 'Cause
the
I'm not-
windows are
I always
fantastic.
told Randy sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. And he said, well, let's do those. And that, the evening sunset comes in, that light is beautiful. We'll just turn the lights off. and
Does
just-
anybody have any questions before? Because I'm saying we're probably getting ready to wrap it up. Do you have any other questions for David and Sheridan? Questions about the tiny house or the prepping or anything? So I don't miss. I know that I was walking and missed probably several comments.
I know it. I'm ready to take some food home.
I know. Listen, that's all Randy's looking at. This is what you all
I
have.
see some
Grocery
peanuts
bag.
up there.
Hey, how big? Miss Grace wants to know how big is the bathroom again?
10, it's 6
By
foot
6.
by 9'3".
Okay.
And it's with a big bath bench that we built there. We have plenty of space because we sit on that to fold laundry or to sit on when we dry. And the kitty's sitting there now.
And they said that
Absolutely spacious.
they love the longer
Long
countertop.
Wow.
Um,
Column,
let's see.
you name
I
it.
said love
Yeah,
long
that-
countertop. Love what you
every kind of
love the
freeze-dried
clear
food
light
you
that's
can
coming in.
Yeah, cashews.
Mhm.
They said thanks for showing the tiny home. What happened to Randy's hand? Randy, you got to
Yeah, I
tell
asked
what
her that.
happened to your hand.
Oh, Amanda,
But
you know, it's just,
Well, I've already heard 2 versions of a story, and I know neither one of those are true. So,
well,
reaching for some cashews, huh?
there was these zombies last night.
oh, okay, zombies.
No, I mistakenly was carrying some glass without a glove,
Mm.
and the glass busted.
La la
on
la la
us.
la.
How deep did it go?
Not very deep.
No
It
scissors?
was bleeding more than anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty good now. I can take it off. I just wanted a lot of sympathy, so I wore it.
And a voice.
Out
You
of
get a lot of
sympathy.
sympathy.
Hey, how old is the house again? When did y'all?
We
How long
they
has it been there?
started autumn of 2016. We pulled it up April 3rd, 2017. I moved in November of 17. His folks were aging. Pop's now gone, and then he moved down August 22nd, 2018. I woke up July of 2018. Said, "Why isn't my husband here? We got to update that resume," and we did. And, what, 5 weeks later, you were down here.
Let's see. How do you get things down off the shelf? That's a great question, Benji.
Outside, behind the wood stove, we have a step ladder. We
And
just
then I
bring
also
it in.
have the telescopic ladder that'll go up 12, 18 feet.
Now, are you glad you don't have lofts, or would you have put lofts in it?
We never wanted lofts.
Never
It would
wanted
take out the light.
lofts.
It would take
Okay.
out the light. We take out the light.
She liked the big open feeling.
Yes.
It's 11 foot tall. That's what makes it.
Yes.
If it was 8 feet tall, it wouldn't feel this wonderful. I don't think.
Oh, Andrea said put cayenne on your cut. It stops the bleeding.
Okay, you ain't kayak. Oh, it's
Well, it
already
ain't bleeding
stopped.
now. Yeah, she said next time you cut yourself, put
Really?
some cayenne on it. It stops the bleeding. Did you see
It's
this?
not really bad. This is a good scratch.
Oh, here's a good thing. Annie Oakley, look at it. Look, that's so cool.
David made that.
That's beautiful.
Everybody wanted to buy it for $50 at the flea market, but no one did.
What is the price of the house? What is your total cost of the house?
Oh, that's a good question.
It is a good question, yeah.
Originally, we got about 32. Yeah, right in there, and then the odds and ends we put in.
Yeah.
The well was 20.
Yeah.
And the well water's delicious. I highly recommend a well. That was the value of that one.
And this is a Craftsman on a Craftsman trailer.
But the reason his price is because
Yes.
David and I did some wheeling and dealing.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
It's probably
and you should wheel
Yeah.
and deal.
I owed him
It's
money.
David.
I owed him money and all kinds of stuff.
Now, when we got it insured, and we did get it insured,
Good. That's a great. I'm glad you brought that up.
and we got the
Everybody
house
should.
insured, and actually our well insured,
Really?
Yes.
and the house is actually worth over 90.
Really?
Well, the land, the concrete.
Oh,
underneath
somebody
it
wanted to know
is
how much land do you have here?
Just 2.5 acres.
2.5 acres.
It's
Okay.
all wood.
Now, we haven't told anybody where you live.
No.
We haven't mentioned that, have we?
No.
We know you're somewhere
Somewhere on the
maybe
globe.
within Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay.
Close.
We had to drive here to get here. Now, in this particular county, these are not allowed, right?
Right.
Totally illegal.
Mm-hmm.
The concrete slab.
How did you
Made it
pull
legal.
that off, living here illegally, and you said you had tax assessors, you had insurance, you have everything you need,
Isn't it the concrete
you
slab?
have
that I said
electricity,
made it
you
legal?
got all that stuff,
Yes.
Every temp pull
and
out there.
they're not within the zoning regulations.
Right. We actually hired a contractor to start us out, and he knew the ins and outs of what to get.
You went to the court.
Meaning,
Going to the courthouse, and they poured a slab for it, and they're not going to have a traditional bathroom, so there's not going to be a sewage,
It might just be a little RV.
so you
that
have
sits
no
on it.
septic system here,
just a gray water.
right? And see, gray water is not permitted in the state of Tennessee, so you're able to do that. So
Yes.
you just said, so your contractor said, hey, I just want to pour a slab and put some
And put a
concrete.
That'd be
temporary
illegal.
pole.
With the
Well,
tent pole, he said you
Now,
put
how
an
long
RV
can
on
that
it.
tent pole sit out there?
forever.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He said it could just like you guys come down here, get in your little trailer or RV on the weekends and piddle around making canes on the weekend.
That's-
The concrete slab is what made it all legal.
Okay, and
Yeah.
now your well, you didn't need a septic permit to drill a well?
Yes, we had to
Did.
get another permit for the well,
Okay.
but they gave it without any questions.
Really?
Yes.
You just pulled a permit to drill a well.
Yes.
That was no problem whatsoever.
They didn't come out to inspect nothing, or didn't come here?
Because we hired a professional to
I
come out
see.
to drill it,
Mhm.
so
And they used
they pulled it and came and dug it, and wasn't no problem.
and they used to check that tent pole by foot. Oh, what's this cool place? So no one said anything. Now they just all do it digitally, so no one comes on the land anymore. We had thought about that. Thought, you know what happens happens. God picked this land for us, and it's an absolute haven. So
It's beautiful here.
it's
Yeah, so zoning wise, they shouldn't be here, and they've been appraised.
right.
Yes.
And this was this was agricultural land. We could have had cattle. I could have had a dog kennel. We could have had an airport. It was open for anything. Maybe that's what made it easier. I mean, we could have built anything on this 3.5 acres.
And they got
And they got
neighbors that don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
we've
know
also given lots of fudge and cookies.
There you
And
go.
homegrown
They
herbs.
You
pay
feed
them
them.
off.
Pay them off in food.
Oh,
I'm gonna stand on this side and just get another view before
And
we
we did
go.
build it so we're on the top of the hill, so it goes down. That was just common sense for the water to drain down.
Huh.
It's been,
Well, this is
it's just been
awesome.
a blast.
I'm always,
It's been-
you come in here because of all the homemade stuff and your lives are in here. it gives you just a sense of relaxing.
See what we did with what you built?
You know.
And
Yeah.
they, just to
different than
reiterate,
the
they
building.
said so it is on a foundation, a
It's on a concrete
concrete
slab.
slab.
They just poured a slab and
Poured a
parked
slab.
it on it,
And
just
parked
like
it on
we do
it.
all of our other houses.
Okay.
Still got the wheels on it.
Yes,
Yep.
still does.
But
It's
that's
just
covered.
like all the homes we built. It's got wheels on it, got everything. It's just concrete
We just
slab they
covered it.
parked
So
on.
you couldn't have done just gravel. It had to be
Yeah.
a concrete
He
slab.
told us a concrete slab. We said, do a little one. We're going to build a screened-in porch. He said, concrete slab. We'll just say little trailer RVs here. That made it legal with the temple. That's all.
Is it legal to have? Because see, I still have an outhouse at my house that, forever ago, whenever I was a little girl and stuff. I mean, we don't use it or anything. But is that legal?
No.
This,
I didn't think so.
Most outhouses
yeah,
are
ridiculous.
I didn't think
Like,
so.
we're in control. We
Not.
go. Good grief.
My mom and them, before she passed away, they went to a church up in Sneedville. That's what they still use. The church has an outhouse. That's
Many
what they
people in
still
the woods
used
still
up
have
6
them.
years ago.
Yeah.
Many people in Appalachia,
So it's not legal. I didn't think so.
which is ridiculous.
Huh.
Well, it's
Guys?
beautiful. I'm telling you what, it's stunning.
It's home. It's home.
And you all are full time now
Oh,
here.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Being full-time.
Full time.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah. Me,
Beautiful.
Me
But
since May.
wouldn't change a
19.
thing.
Beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Tons of space. Lack nothing. Lack nothing. It's absolutely wonderful.
All about screened in porch.
Everybody needs a screen.
Look at their view.
Yeah.
Beautiful trees.
Yeah, we planted 2 peach trees. We had produce off those. We had harvested. It was wonderful. They're about 3 years old.
No problems with that because you got the gutters and everything. No problems with water, anything, rain, no leaking. Everything's good.
David
No,
has trouble
so-
getting out of bed when it's raining because he loves the sound of it on the
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's the
It
greatest sound in
sounds
the world.
awesome.
A metal
when it
roof
rains.
is amazing, isn't
It
it?
is.
What you
Very
built in a warehouse,
peaceful.
Randy, and where it is now.
Wow.
Yeah.
You built in a warehouse, and this is what we've done with it. It's just astounding.
It's just
It's a
beautiful.
home.
Well, come on, Amanda.
I'm ready. Thank y'all so much
good,
for
Candace?
letting us
You're more than welcome.
look around. Beautiful fall day.
Wow, this is just, you got pine trees there, and then they got your deciduous trees over here.
Red buds.
Isn't that cool?
Gorgeous.
A little bit of both, man.
It's just picturesque.
And we had a doe that had twins, so we've seen her fawn come up here many times, and then either a brother or 2 big guys, and a 6-pointer.
They love
up
your
here.
porch. Nance Marie was just at the shop
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, and she loves that porch.
Isn't that neat?
Love the land.
There's our doorbell.
It's stunning here.
Now, David is not a carpenter,
Oh,
and he did all this.
David, I know.
And he did all this. Yeah, he
Amazing.
called me, said, hey, how do I cut this, or how do I
Yeah.
cut that?
I learned by watching Randy do things.
It was
Yeah.
96 degrees the day we did that porch. Made sure it was straight. If it wasn't straight, unstapled it. We just went around.
And the money that you all save by doing the hard work yourself, the
Yes.
labor.
Absolutely.
Wow. So are you guys debt free?
Oh, yes.
That's amazing.
Sure did.
Been debt free for
Bought the land in cash, built this in
almost
cash,
3 years
did
now.
everything else.
3 years.
Awesome, man.
What a feeling.
It
Debt
is.
free. I'm talking cars.
Yes, we're talking
Cars,
debt free.
boats, lodges, everything's
Medical
paid for.
bill. the plate put in with 12
There
pins. The
you
plate
go.
taken out with 12 pins. All that, all of it.
Now,
yeah.
are you all retired? Are you?
I'm a retired trauma counselor.
Yes.
20 years.
You can see I still work.
Yeah.
See the food on his belly?
I
He worked
know.
hard today.
David still works full time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
David will always work.
Always
David
work.
always works.
He's a worker, man.
Don't work at work. We're working here.
That's right, and it shows. Y'all have done a beautiful job.
Oh, when the sun sets, when those trees were all.
Oh, it
we
has
saw-
to be
They made just a gold and orange light. just
stunning.
something. We're sitting on a couch, and it's like, wow, it's like a baptismal. It is beautiful here.
You all have got a pretty place. Beautiful.
All right, Dave, I'm going to go, buddy.
All right, brother. We appreciate it. Love you, man.
Love you too,
It's
buddy.
gorgeous.
Bye, Sheridan. Good deal.
We love it.
Amanda, we
Yes.
go back to the shop. We got a drive to make.
8
Yeah.
hours back.
Thanks for letting us
Yeah,
see your house.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I know
I'm so
everybody
glad.
loved
Isn't
it.
it awesome?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
good to
we
see
like it.
you.
Coming up.
Being built in that warehouse,
Oh God.
and then you bring
Yeah.
it here, and then you live in it
It's
for a while,
gorgeous.
and all this comes out.
I love how you extended your living area with the porch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just an extension. That's beautiful.
When you're a gardener, you just want to bring it out. Yeah. And we did, Randy, put this up 2 weekends ago, and then all that moisture inside the house, 90% of it is gone.
put what up?
Now, what is
Put
that? Yes,
plastic
good
on the
question.
windows.
Got plastic from Home Depot.
Uh-huh.
You know
All
what that
moisture
window
was
is?
getting on the doors.
Every window in the
We put on
house,
these two
I could get a
windows and it
squeegee
almost stopped.
On the
and get the
outside?
water off
On the
every morning and
inside.
get
Why
a
is
towel.
that?
Don't
I mean,
know.
that's on the outside.
Yeah, that's on the outside.
That's the only moisture, so it stops.
That's
on the
Put
plastic
it
on the
inside
outside?
too.
No, it's on the outside.
So you put plastic on the outside
And it stopped the
It stopped all that condensation.
condensation.
because
on
you
it.
had a air exchanger in there,
Yes.
For that reason.
and it helped,
But I
right?
still
It helped.
squeegeed, and every morning I had to get towels and clean it up. This,
Did the
every
air exchanger
window.
help?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
But
very
it
much.
still had a problem.
Yes. But not
Until
as
we
big,
did
but
this.
Well, you know what? A gas heater will generate
The heat.
Oh,
moisture.
yes.
The heat is so
Ain't
profound.
that
Well, it's
something?
not. It's the gas.
It's the gas, okay.
Gas heat will generate moisture, where a heat pump or dry heat won't do that.
Oh, I
Only
didn't know
gas.
that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it creates condensation.
So I'd get up at
Hmm.
5 or 6 and get the squeegee and the towels, and we put that up like.
So that in the bathroom is a gas.
Yes.
Okay.
Propane
There's
unit.
NG, natural
So,
gas,
the
or
air
LP, liquid
exchanger still had
propane.
water on your windows?
It knocked it down about 70%.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were gonna do all the windows of the house. I said, "Oh, let's do this." We got tired that Sunday. We found out we didn't need to. We were gonna do everything.
Everything you put it on the outside.
Me? I don't know any better.
And the cat knew it was covered up. She started-
That's cool.
I think a lot of things that's been invented, David, was exactly like that.
Didn't know
By
any better.
accident.
Put it
I
on
didn't
there,
know any
there it is.
better.
Let's do it.
That's fun. God.
Well, thank
This
you
is-
all.
This is just real.
Absolutely.
This is very
It
real.
ain't perfect. It's not
Beautiful.
just, you know what I'm saying? It is life. This is the real
Garden,
deal,
garden,
just
yep.
living.
Here's the clothesline.
Got 3.
And behind you.
Yeah. Love it.
I didn't dry anything all summer. Just threw them all out here.
It's beautiful.
We love it. Look at those trees. That's what we got to look out the window every morning. And then when it rains, it's like, oh, it's paradise.
Well, Randy, you ready to wrap it?
Yep, let's go.
All right.
Cool
I'll give you
car.
a call.
Take care,
All right.
darling.
Take care.
God bless.
Thanks so much for letting us come.
Oh,
Beautiful. They enjoyed it. Thank you, David. Love you.
you.
Oh
Be
my
careful.
gosh. Bye,
When
guys.
you
guys.
show it.
It'll go on right after this on YouTube. Bye, you all.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I got to get back to the shop, man.
I know.
I feel like
We're
I feel
running.
like I feel like a parent that's left the kids alone with knives running around the living room.
Running with scissors.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of work.
Oh my. This is a compound, man.
It is. It's like a tiny compound.
This is a grill, right? That was at our old resort.
It is.
Yeah, we used to have tons of them.
Up at the pool.
Yep. Yep.
Well, this is beautiful. All right. Well, I need to go because I don't need to show.
We won't show where we're at.
Yeah.
But hey, one thing I just wanted to say when we got in here is that everybody's different. Everybody's got their own loves and their own interests and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
And so if anything from this video you get is that you may not be a prepper, you may
Right.
not like gardening, you may not like be out in the woods, you may not like any of that. Me, myself, I don't know. I mean, I used to want to do this. I still like doing part of it. I'd be fine if I was in a parking lot across the street from a beach, you know, with 1,000 people on me. That's just, you know, I'm both ways. And a tiny home gives them and everybody else the freedom, just like our
To
slogan,
do what you want.
choose tiny,
Live free.
live free.
I love people doing. You know what? A lot of people. I'll see this on social media. I'm not talking about on here, but on social media, people be like, they're so judgmental about things. And it's like, listen,
Yeah.
what do you think America is
Who
about?
cares?
Do what you want to do.
Who
Let
cares?
anybody else do what they want to
And you
do.
know what? And that's the one thing why I'm sorry, I don't read all of our comments because I know I act a fool. I know I don't look a certain way or don't act a certain way. And I know people get annoyed in everybody's comments. I just don't want to hear it. And because I got to be me.
Yeah.
And I want everybody else to be themselves around me. So I'm not going to comment negatively about anybody. And when we got 68 people coming to our community,
Yes.
they're all going to be different.
Everybody's gonna be different,
And that's awesome.
and that's exciting.
So we're just setting
Yeah.
a couple rules in place that you guys don't run around naked or you don't put all your...
Yeah, let me tell you something. All the men at the shop wouldn't care if everybody ran around naked. Now that is the truth. That's America right there. Let us tell the truth. Listen, I can't be a prepper. I can barely get a shower and get out the door. I
Man,
can't do it.
They call it a hillbilly bath. You just
No, I'm going to tell you, and this is not of no offense, please. This is from the South. I don't know if anybody else from the South. I'm going to say it.
Watch yourself.
I'm going to be me.
Watch yourself.
Have you ever heard of taking a whore bath?
I knew it. God, I knew you were going to use that word, Amanda.
Well, that's what it's called.
That's just not
And
proper.
I did that 2 days this week.
That's on you, okay? That's on you.
All right, we're going to go because I can't show anymore, can I?
No, don't.
Oh, well, I'm just showing the stuff.
Okay, great.
Maria said, that's my girl. Maria knows.
Well, we're not going to say why Maria knows.
Listen, when it's cold enough, Amanda ain't taking a shower. I'm just.
Oh, is it cold, Amanda, walking from your bedroom to the bathroom?
I took a shower today.
Oh, my God. How about walking like I do all the way outside?
Listen,
Don't
I
even
don't
start.
walk around the town like you do.
Yeah, you're scared.
Dramatic,
Look
drama
at this,
queen.
look at this mountain lion coming
What
up
is
here.
that?
That's a mountain lion.
Stop it.
That's a Tennessee mountain lion. Look at
Donna
it.
called it an army battle.
Look.
That was way nicer than what I said.
Who said that?
Donna. She said, what was that?
An army, that's right there. He's right in front of you.
Where? Oh, right there. What did you say that was?
That's a mountain lion.
Who was it that just said? Who was? Yeah. Zoe's mom said, Amanda, my nana called it a spit bath. That's right. Oh,
A
you know what
spit bath.
Nance Marie just said?
What?
She said, I used to work at a nudist resort. Oh, God, the story she...
Send me your number.
Listen! Whenever you're sitting around the campfire
Call me.
at the community, we're all going to be listening to her stories.
Yeah, call me.
Oh, my goodness.
I want to hear about all that.
Holly Slaughter once says, oh, my God, we have to wear clothes at the community?
Okay.
No.
You know what? I'm liking this. Everybody, I'm going to get that sewer in the ground ASAP. Because we got that kind of spirit. I'm ready.
You need to follow this energy.
Well, I'm already halfway there because if you're at my house, if you're there at 6:30 or well, let's say what time? Between
What do you mean your
5:30
house? You ain't got no house.
at my the house that I'm residing in,
That you take over?
I walk out in my underwear no matter how cold it is
Oh, gosh.
to the shop.
You're so dramatic. You know that.
Stop, you're just jealous.
Oh, I am.
Look, I'm tearing
I
all this
am.
off here. I had to stop the bleeding.
I'm going to be like Forrest Gump. You go to your college, I'm going to my college.
Everybody,
right.
we got to go to the shop.
Oh, yeah, we got to go.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Okay.
May come on back later if Amanda give me that phone. I like to
Randy's
show what's
hippie
going on.
commune nudist camp is what Travis said.
We're going to have fun, man. All right. See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.